Welcome to Psychos and Sociopaths. For a second there, I had to remember what show we were doing.
Yeah, exactly. Now, before we get started, just for programming purposes, we are recording these episodes. This episode, one more episode today on 9/11. It is the 20th anniversary of the terror attacks on our soil that claimed the lives of 2,605 of our countrymen. The media and certain people within our political system would like you to forget what happened on that day. The thousands and hundreds of thousands of our men and women, our brothers and sisters, our husbands and wives, our friends who signed up after those attacks to defend their country, to defend our freedom, did it for a reason, and they're continuing to do it for a reason today. We have just concluded we'll just call it the combat operations phase of our presence in Afghanistan after 20 years. Despite your personal view on our pullout and the venerable shit show that it was, the men and women who sacrificed their lives in Afghanistan and Iraq did not do it in vain. They did it defending our way of life. They did it defending our freedoms. They did it to avenge the deaths on that day. For those of our listening audience that remember where they were on that morning, take a moment to reflect, to remember, and feel free to get angry, because we need to stay angry about this. Don't let the media, don't let society, and don't let social media outlets cause you to temper or forget the anger that we felt. But we also need to remember to come together as a country. We need to do what we can to live every day as though it were September 12th. That was a day that we saw men and women from all walks of life, from all sections of society, come together. We helped each other. We grieved. We got angry at the same thing. We united. We were one people, for even if it was just a short amount of time. So let's take that energy, that mindset, and move forward together as Americans. We're not talking about white Americans, not talking about Irish Americans, not talking about African Americans or Asians or Hispanic Americans. We need to get to a point in our lives where we can ditch all of our labels and we can just identify as Americans, united under that flag, that banner, that representation of freedom, the same freedom that people from all over the world yearn to have. And it's the same freedoms that we need to protect, because there are people in this world that want us to die because of it, because they don't feel and don't believe that those types of freedoms should be had by anybody. So we here at Angry Me Productions would like to take a moment and have a moment of silence to remember the Americans and the 372 non-U.S. citizens that died on that day. And no, we are not including the 19 hijackers. But let's take a moment and have a moment of silence to remember those that died this day 20 years ago. All right.
Now on, wow, okay.
Did I just like too somber of a start?
No, no, no. I was wondering how I was going to open up this guy because what we're going to talk about now today is Samuel Little.
Mm-hmm.
And just reading over the first stuff up on this guy, he is a literal piece of shit.
Yeah, if you hear me swirling and swishing and crunching and chewing, and if you're watching on YouTube, yes, I do have an open pizza box on the table. And
Yeah, we decided to clean up our studio a lot.
Yeah, we cleaned up our studio today. It feels bigger, it feels cleaner in here. It's easier to breathe.
Yeah.
And damn it, if we didn't work up an appetite, we did something
God.
productive today.
Yeah.
So.
Even though I had to clean up your oopsie. I cleaned up the tub.
Yes, because instead of dumping it into the toilet like I was supposed to, I took the cleaning tank from the steam cleaner and dumped it in the tub, and all of the dog hair, all of the carpet fibers.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, it was.
It's one of those moments. It was one of those moments. It's like, man, this stuff will not go down.
No, it won't. Like, we're gonna have to get a professional in here.
It's like, hold on. I'm gonna have to. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having it on my chin is kind of weird.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
No, you gotta.
Yeah, gotta pull apart here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Why did you pull it over your shoulder?
Oh, I was working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we bought new headphones for the studio, and it didn't take the time to completely full dress rehearsal fit them before we started filming. So
Yeah, we just.
But when have you ever known any of us, either one of us, the entire time that you've been a fan of this channel, to be anything closely resembling
Professional?
professional? Exactly.
Yeah.
Or rank amateurs at best. And I'll gladly wear that label. Because the world's full of professionals. Professionals are predictable. The world is also full of amateurs.
Yeah.
So watch out.
And another thing I'm gonna have to post on this about this guy. I'm gonna show you this picture. It'll be right here. So I have an indication of when I need to put that picture. Anytime I do this, I'm gonna try to put a picture. But he literally. Let me get this.
Hold on. I got to do this. I'm Tom Tucker, and our graphics man doesn't know how to do his job. I'm a man.
There's 15 photos of his mugshots, straight in a line, stating from 1966 to 1995. Yeah, 1995. What's really strange, and I was getting this on earlier of his life, is he
Look at his 1974 mugshot. Tell me who you think he looks like right there in that picture.
1974.
Mm-hmm.
Man, does he look like Tina Turner's husband?
I was thinking he looks like Rocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta give you that one. That's.
I ain't worried about it. It ain't like you listen to this show anyway.
I know, right? But early in his life, he said in his as early as his childhood, he thought about strangling women. Even his kindergarten teacher touched her neck. His kindergarten touched her neck, and he wanted to strangle her. And he would collect true crime magazines depicting women being choked. In 1956, after being convicted of breaking and entering into property of Omaha, Nebraska, Little was held in an institution for juvenile offenders. Then he moved to Florida to live with his mother in the late 60s, working at various times as a cemetery worker, an ambulance attendant. What is an ambulance attendant back then?
Basically a paramedic now.
You sure?
Well, an ambulance attendant.
I'm curious. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Bear with me. I get in these situations where I see something. I'm like, I was like, me and job description. There we go.
I mean, it's bad. I mean, because it's like this guy has two different lists on this page. He's got confirmed murder victims, and then that's a partial list. And then he's got suspected murder victims, and then that thing just scrolls.
Yeah.
And it reads almost like a B-rate Hollywood movie credits.
Actually, he was just a driver.
I know, but it's like unnamed black female, Joe, unnamed black female.
Well, he also said he probably killed about 90 people.
Yeah, like 93, yeah. Confessing in 93, they said they confirmed 60. California, Texas, and Ohio.
Mm-hmm. That's another reason why.
16 other states.
That's the reason why I picked him, is because of the basic fact of
his.
He would supposedly did a couple of murders here in Wichita Falls.
Oh.
It came up there.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
But yeah, he said he was his mother was a prostitute, and their first move was Lorain, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And he was brought up mainly by his grandmother. He attended Hawthorne Junior High School, where he had problems with discipline and achievement. Looking at his timeline of his mugshots, because the photo that I showed you earlier was basically a mugshot timeline of him growing older throughout the years, because all of his...
He took 1976 off, so that's nice. He had that going for him. Just good God.
Well, 1987.
Yeah, from 78 to 84, so he was out of jail then. Then he took another group off, I say group off, he was probably in prison from 85 to 88.
He takes 2 years off.
Yeah, that's about his average.
Yeah.
Then he went for good 95.
Well, good to the point where he's dead now.
Well, yeah.
And he just died recently. He died in December.
Yeah, old age.
Yeah. But, I mean, on this one, the list of crimes is way too much. We can give you a little bit of a scope of it and everything. Mm-hmm. But most of his victims were strangulation, rape. I mean, he'd rob, he'd steal. It's one of those things that they confirmed 60. I wonder if those are the confirmed 60 that the cops he just said, yeah, I murdered her, and they just convicted him of it. Because those kinds of numbers, it's kind of weird, and it's almost, a one person.
I don't want to say awe-inspiring, but not impressive either, but you're just kind of like...
No, it's not that. It's more or less like the only way to get those... he could have done it like periodically, but him going in and out into prison, it just doesn't add up. Him going
in modern terms, those are video game numbers?
No, one person... Those are 1980 action flick numbers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
So, but it's one of those things. I believe he probably did a lot of them.
Right.
But to the point of those are literally. He was in and out. We said like 2 years differential. Mm-hmm. He was never caught, and once you get Ted Bundy only killed, 10? Most of the serial killers that actually admit how many they've killed and everything. Even, was it Ed Helms or M. Kemper? The big, goofy guy.
That was Helms.
Yeah. Anyways, he even admitted, he was like, yeah, I only killed 10 people. And that was throughout a long pastime. Even Vicki Dawn Johnson, she had like 3 months. She only killed like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have to. My way of thinking of him actually doing this is him going out, grabbing somebody off the street, strangling them, and just leaving them there and just go on the next one. I mean, is it plausible? Yes. But the thing on this is the time he was in prison. I believe he killed like there's like really confirmed ones. Like we'll go over that right now. When he was Little was charged for murder of 22-year-old Melina Rose Lepre, who was gone missing in September of that year, 1982. The grand jury declined to indict him for her murder. However, while under investigation, Little was God, I can't even say that word. Extradited to Florida and tried for a 26-year-old Patricia Ann Mount, whose body was found in September 1982. God, man. Okay, maybe. No, still don't. The prosecution witness identified Little in the court as a person who spent time with Mount on the night before her disappearance due to mistrust of witness testimony. Little was acquitted of January 1984. Little moved to California, where he stayed in the victim's vicinity of San Diego. Sorry, folks. In October 1984, he was arrested for kidnapping, beating, and strangling 20-year-old Lorraine Burroughs, who survived. 1 month later, he was found by police in the back seat of his car with an unconscious woman, also beating and strangling in the same location as attempted murder of Burroughs. Little served 2.5 years in prison for both crimes upon his release in February 1987. Well, that gives the 2 years differential.
Yeah, I was looking up the list of people that he killed here in Texas, and I'm only finding the where did it go? There was a woman that he killed in Odessa.
Yeah, I found the Odessa one. I didn't find anything in Wichita Falls, but when I actually pulled up Wichita Falls serial killer, his name came up.
Really?
Yeah. But the last case was Little was arrested on September 5th, 2012, at a homeless shelter in Louisiana and Kentucky. What the hell? Louisville, Kentucky, and extradited to California, faced narcotic charges, after which authorities used DNA testing to establish that he was involved in the murders of Carl Irene Elford, killed in July 13th, 1987. Guadalupe? Yeah. Guadalupe Torres Apadaca? Man. Dyslexia and trying to pronounce words.
I'm letting you run point, because right now what I'm doing is I found the Times Record News article.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't kill the person here. He said he murdering and disposing of a 70. Let's see here. Hold on. Murdering a woman and disposing of her body in the Wichita Falls area in the 1970s. FBI's Violent Criminal Apprehension Program has worked up a full background on Little and finding a pattern and possible links to many murders. Analysts and investigators have confirmed 34 killings, and this was dated November 29th of 2018. Let me see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to tweak with the sound.
Yeah,
I mean, we move stuff around, and like now everything kind of goes to hell. But
well, that's what happened when we went to the con, and we did interviews there, and
Yeah.
I had to tweak everything up.
But let me see here.
And I honestly think it's the wires.
It's possible, yeah. Of course, once we get like shelving, stuff like that, I think we should be good. But
Yeah.
anyways, digressing.
Better arms would probably be our next step.
Well, no, that kit that I ordered for my place,
Mm-hmm.
same type of arm, same type of microphone. Actually, it's like this but golden.
Yeah.
And I mean, I even got one of the moisture barriers.
Yeah.
And moisture screens. I mean, the only thing different is, I mean, because it's the same type of cord that we've got for our mics.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the only difference is that I've got a smaller soundboard.
Yeah, it's, well, you have the same kind of cord, but you're probably going to have the same type of problem reason why I had to tape these up, because,
You can hear it.
yeah.
Yeah, more than likely.
But he had later confessions. He confessed to the Texas Rangers, FBI, Texas District Attorney of Wise County, Mississippi Sheriff Troy Peterson said Little had confessed to strangling 36-year-old Julia Critchfield.
Yeah, in the
in
Gulfport area.
area.
Yeah, in
in
78.
1978.
Yeah, he dumped her body off a cliff. On November 20th of 2018, Lee County, Mississippi law enforcement officials announced that Little admitted to killing a 46-year-old Nancy Carol Stevens in Tupelo back in 2005. And that the case would be presented to a grand jury in January of 2019. November 21st of 2018, Richland County, South Carolina authorities announced that Little had confessed to murdering 19-year-old Evelyn Weston, whose body was found near Fort Jackson, South Carolina, back in '78. He confessed to killing 20-year-old Rosie Hill in Marin County, Florida, in 1982. And on November 27th of 2018, the FBI announced that the Violent Criminal Apprehension Program had confirmed 34 of Little's confessions and was working to match the remainder of Little's confessions to known murders or suspicious deaths. Little began making the confessions in exchange for a transfer out of the LA County prison where he was being held. One included his confession to a previous cold case homicide in Prince George's County, Maryland. Previously, one of the only two homicide cases in that county with unidentified victims. December 2018, Little was indicted for strangling Linda Sue Boards, 23 years old, to death in May of 1981 in Warren County, Kentucky. Her body was found on May 15th of 81 near U.S. Route 68. One of Little's victims was identified in December of 2018 as Martha Cunningham of Knox County, Tennessee. She was 34 when she was murdered back in 1975. Now, let's see here, May 31st, 2019, Cuyahoga County prosecutors, and the only reason I know how to pronounce that, thank you, Chris Farley. Cuyahoga Falls?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see? Prosecutors announced indictments with 4 counts of aggravated murder, 6 counts of kidnapping, and that accused Little of killing Mary Jo Payton in 1984, Rose Evans of 91. Both of them in Cleveland. Both victims were strangled and dumped. The body of Rose Evans, 32 years old, was found on August 24th of 91 in a vacant lot on East 39th Street. She left her hometown in Binghamton, New York, when she was 17. Evans had been strangled, according to the coroner there. As for Payton, an anthropologist, I can say this. Anthropologist, thank you. Had to create a model of what she looked like, but remained unidentified till '92 when Cleveland put her thumbprint in an FBI database and got a match. Little picked up Payton at a bar near East 105th and Euclid Avenues. He described her as a short, plump woman in her 20s with brown hair. Little confessed to killing another Cleveland woman in '77 and '78. The woman murdered in '77 or '78 was found on March 18th of 1983 in Willoughby Hills, Ohio. According to the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System, or NAMIS, She was likely black and somewhere between 17 and 35 years old. Woman's body had been dumped down a grassy slope near a fence in a wooded area just off of Interstate 271. When her body was found by a man walking his dog, only her skeleton, some clothing, and jewelry remained. He confessed to killing another woman in Akron, Ohio, 2 in Cincinnati, and one of the bodies was dumped outside of Columbus. And one woman he met in Columbus and disposed of in Kentucky. One of the 2 women that he murdered in Cincinnati was identified as 33-year-old Anna Stewart, whose body was dumped in Grove City, Ohio. He was last seen on October 6th, Anna Stewart, she was last seen on October 6th of 81. She was getting out of a cab at the General Hospital there to see her sister, who was in the hospital. The hospital is now the University of Cincinnati Academic Health Center. She was killed in October, on the 11th of that year. He killed the other woman between 80 and 99. The Jane Doe was anywhere from 15 to 50, as the details of her age and the date of her murder are unclear. She was black, slender, wore glasses, and lived in the Over-the-Rhine neighborhood of Cincinnati with a heavy female. And she was a heavy female Hispanic? She was living with a heavy female Hispanic.
No, while you were talking about all that stuff, I got kind of thinking of how quick the travel was to get that lady from Columbus, Ohio to Kentucky. It's like 4.5 hours with a dead body in the trunk.
That just means he watched Goodfellas and he knows how to line his trunk, probably.
Oh, hopefully.
Right?
Well, not hopefully.
Yeah. Anyways, he left her body beside a cigarette billboard. On June 7th of 2019, he was indicted in Hamilton County, Ohio, for murdering the 2 women he killed in Cincinnati.
That's one thing we don't have anymore.
Cigarette billboards?
Yeah.
I know, right? It's like we get rid of cigarette and we get rid of cigarette ads because cigarettes kill people, but yet here we are as a government, pushing and mandating people get vaccinated for COVID-19. It's my how times have changed, right?
Yeah, I know.
That was your political commentary for this episode of Psychos and Sociopaths. We now return you to your regular scheduled attention deficit therapy.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was thinking, you have the cigarette billboards, but for a while there they couldn't advertise in magazines. Now, here's the most messed up thing. You can't advertise cigarettes, but you can still advertise cigars.
Because you just don't inhale. If you'd come home and you see what I got to put up with, you cheat on Hillary too.
Did you see the new thing that's
yeah, it's
Rose
like
McGowan?
Yeah.
Rose McGowan slept with Clinton, and she posted it after what was it? The Hillary Clinton was saying something about
Rose McGowan. She was the one that married Marilyn Manson, right?
For a bit, yeah.
God, why would? Oh, see, that just takes all the attractiveness out of it.
She was actually hot back in the day.
She was hot back in the day. How can I put this?
But
even Monica Lewinsky kind of had like a little bit of a cuteness factor to her. Then you realize whose sausage she had in her mouth, and you're like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But if you had to be, you wake up next to Hillary every day, you'd want to cheat too. We were alone, but we were never truly alone. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. There we go.
I would go against it. I never had sexual relationships with that woman. What, Lewinsky? Oh no, I fucked her. That was my own wife.
Yeah. No.
Dude.
Even Chelsea doesn't belong to me.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy theory about
Hillary,
that.
she had relations with that lawyer feller that she was getting her degree through, and well, guess who got stuck with the bill? How's that for an impression? Wow, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, that's a good one. No,
My name is Slick Willie, and I approve this message.
God, I forgot what I was gonna say. You fucking asshole. It was something like intelligent.
You are so very welcome. I'm sorry.
Is it one of those sorry not sorry type deals?
Oh, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not sorry at all. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. God.
Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna.
Okay. I remember what I was saying. It was. God, I gotta find that tweet.
Okay. I'm gonna work on my Morgan Freeman impression next. I can smell you. You see those TikTok videos where those guys are playing Call of Duty and they're like, "Hunt me down like you're Morgan Freeman," and he's like, "I can smell you." You know. Anyway, I guess that's just me. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Hillary Clinton was raging on the abortion laws, and Rose McCallum was like, "You're a shadow leader and service of evil. You are the enemy of what is good, right, and moral. You represent no flag, no country, no soul. You eat hope and twist minds. I've been in a hotel room with your husband, and here comes the bomb."
Oh, I gotta find this.
I'll send it to you. You have to type up Rose McGowan and Hillary Clinton. Oh, good thing I don't have any sound coming through right then and there.
Right? Hillary Clinton, you are a shadow leader in service of evil. You are the enemy of what is good, right, and moral. You represent no flag, no country, no soul. You eat hope, you twist minds. I've been in a hotel room with your husband, and here comes the bomb. Wow. Wow. God.
I don't.
You know what? Just because of that. Oh yeah, no. Where? Hold on a second. I am going to. That's. Yeah, that's totally worth a follow right there. Let me pull up Twitter on my phone.
Oh God.
Come on, here we go. Thank you.
People are gonna notice us if you do that. Or are you gonna do it on our account or your account?
No, I'm going to do it on mine.
No, do it on ours.
Yeah, I will. Let me get over here.
If you can flush through the porn.
I think I've got most of that taken care of. Pretty proud of myself. Have not seen an errant nipple on our Twitter feed in weeks.
How's that possible?
To date, there are 37 blocked accounts on our Twitter account. Yeah.
I'm gonna bump those numbers up.
I still firmly believe that you wanted to get caught.
No, I just forgot about it. I that was one reason why I gave you the Twitters, because I have no idea how it works.
I mean, she even and I knew that her Twitter account rang a bell for some reason. I already do follow her on my personal account, but she went off and put a video out against Governor Newsom in California. Mm-hmm. Like, she is a...
They're trying to get rid of him.
Sure,
Today, Friday was the...
it was the recall election, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she put out she goes, "We are done with your lies. For all good, honest people of California, the time is now. Get him out." Like, she's kind of, she's one good day away from becoming a raging little conservative out there.
I know.
Good for her.
Her and what's her name? God, the other crazy one.
Oh, Alyssa Milano?
Yeah, Alyssa Milano.
I firmly believe that if Alyssa Milano,
I think she's just grabbing for the stuff, but I think Rose McGowan has just gone like super over the deep end crazy.
I don't think crazy would be like the proper terminology to use for it. I don't even know if that's applicable because, I mean, it just depends on your political standpoint. I mean, if you're a liberal, yeah, she's going crazy because she's rallying against your champions of liberalism, but
it also gives the basic fact of we went really off the deep end on this one, but
yeah, Samuel Little. May you not rest in peace. You, sir. You know what? We should do that. We should find a graphic, like, a rubber stamp, and get that sound effect, that, that stamping sound or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel Little, you are this week's Angry Me Productions shit pump. You are angry. You are Angry Me Productions shit pump of the week, and they did the stamp with the graphic on the front. Shit pump. We should find that.
Oh, you don't really have to find that. You can make it.
Yeah, then make it. Do it.
It's going to take some time.
Get her done. That's your homework for the week.
Well, I also have to have I'll just figure it out.
All right, so basically, he murdered a bunch of people. May their souls rest in peace. He died in California, in prison. Probably asking to be choked out by his roommate. I don't know. I mean...
Oh, well, he had diabetes. He was in a wheelchair. He was on death's door. But
so the spirit of Wilford Brumley came in there and said, "I'm your Huckleberry with that big fluffy mustache."
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, now what were you saying? Well, it's one of those things. On Rose McGowan, it's one of those things. It's with a lot of people that are that type of person on social media.
Yeah,
is you have to actually meet the person and to find out how they actually are. Like Alyssa Milano, I know she's definitely just gone on the deep end because she got so pissed off at Joe Rogan at one time because she felt that he was taking her audience away. I mean, that was her literal words. Mm-hmm. I was like, and he said it on Joe said it on Joe Rogan's Experience, and I was like, no, Joe, you're just. In all honesty, I take a lot of stuff from Joe Rogan not to heart, but I'm like, oh, okay, because I've heard him speak and everything, and half of it's when he's high, and half of it's not when he's high.
I take back what I said about Rose McGowan, and you're right. She's going off the fucking deep end.
I told you.
She tweeted after we did an airstrike on Iran.
Mm-hmm.
She apologized to Iran on behalf of the United States.
Yeah, but that was during Trump's administration.
Doesn't matter.
No, but...
of course, she also went off against Oprah Winfrey, talking about she's as fake as they come.
Yeah. But... Did you say something about Dolly Parton, too?
No.
Rose McCullum says Oprah Winfrey is as fake as they come in a sketching post just days after an uncomfortable clip of her interviewing Dolly Parton went viral.
That's funny shit right there. I'm going to send you the article here.
I think I have the article right now.
No.
Is it from BuzzFeed? Even though I hate BuzzFeed?
No. It's an Australian website. Rose McGowan got kicked off of Twitter because of the photo she posted with her and Bill Clinton in the hotel room. The photo's in there.
Did you get a photo?
Yeah, I sent the link to you. News.com.au.
Send it again. It didn't go up.
Damn it. Okay.
There we go.
Do you get it?
No, it's sending it now. It propped up your name.
Excuse me.
Either that or I'll just get it like a dozen times on my phone. I'll look at it later. But anyways, I guess that's the end of the show. And watch for our next episode of What the Hell when we talk about spammers. But
one of these days, we're going to get somebody who's watching or listening. They're going to be like, I'll get back the microphone up here. They're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, stay on topic for the love of God.
You know how many episodes of stuff that I watch that
right, exactly. So I'm like, don't come at us.
I think Time Suck, Scared to Death. Dan Cummings stuff stays on topic.
Okay, so
well, except for Is We Dumb?
Okay, so I told you I talked to Maria this morning, right? Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, so I talked to Maria this morning, and she was like, "Oh, before I forget," she was like, "You better be glad that it wasn't alive and there was no call-in, because I would have jumped your ass out right there." Because I had made the comment about our super fan Maria talking. You know, she'll talk some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
This morning, she was like, I do not talk shit. She goes, I chuckle when I say it, and then I will tell you that I'm just giving you hell. So I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. And I told her, I was like, I will retract my statement. I'll apologize. I'll even rephrase it if I need to. She goes, no. You don't need to do that. I said, no, I'm wrong. I'm big enough to admit when I was wrong. So I misspoke. Our superfan Maria does not talk shit. She will give us hell, but she does not talk shit. Because talking shit would imply that she's off base, or that she feels like she can talk smack and get away with it. No. She called me on my stuff. She called me out, and I was like, okay, all right. So here it is for posterity, to be listened to for as long as the servers are up and ad nauseum and into perpetuity, whatever you want to do. I apologize for misspeaking. Our superfan Maria does not talk shit. She will give us hell, but she does not talk shit. So
you better be nice to her. She's the only fan that actually watches our stuff.
True. with any degree of loyal regularity. I mean,
no, I was actually looking at the because every once in a while, I don't always look at the statistics and everything like that.
The analytics, yeah.
Well, analytics, statistics, the same thing. But if we have a laundry list of other countries that listen to us, and it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Like, I wonder how much of that is VPNs, though.
Yes. But I'm talking... Okay, let me pull it up. Pull it up on the dashboard. But so far we have... Germany, Australia, Belgium, United Kingdom, South Africa, Canada, Sweden. Now, Sweden, well, it's either Sweden or Switzerland. I can understand that someone's actually listening to us, because I met her like up at the mall one day, and I gave it a card. But if it's real,
yeah. If you are in fact
we got like
listening,
96% from the United States, so I think that's just.
Yeah, because I mean, if people were using the VPNs, I think that our international spike might be a little bit higher. Ooh, you know what? This looks like a spam call.
What can be the others?
Hello? Oh, yeah, I forgot all about the blood I cannot talk. I forgot all about the blood drive today. Yeah, I'll definitely... What time are you guys packing up for the day? Oh, I'll be there before then. Okay, thanks. Uh-huh. Oops.
Well, on that note,
Well, no, that wasn't a spam call. I had legitimately forgotten that I had made an appointment to go donate blood today
yeah, I know.
because I've got the O negative, right?
Yeah.
And I had completely forgotten about it. We got sidetracked here because we were cleaning, and then all of a sudden we're eating, and now we're going on, and we've forgotten all about Samuel Little and his little dumpy ass. But
Yeah, we got through this. It's okay.
yeah, we got through it. But then we got on to Rose McGowan, but you know,
Yeah.
hey, whatever.
I'm David Dickerman,
I'm Johnny Skelton.
and this is Psychos and Sociopaths.
Stay classy, San Diego.